Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, man. It's not always easy being this correct. It's not always easy being this correct. Sometimes when you just know how to predict things, when you gobble up the film, you hit the lab and you make a prediction, maybe it's bold. My intuition's telling me that the Dallas Mavericks are going to win this series. Now, I have no disrespect to the Mavericks. Obviously, I want good basketball. Tonight was a good basketball game. To me, if you guys have been watching my channel or if you're new here, my thoughts on the Dallas Mavericks, my thoughts on Luka Doncic are, maybe, to be honest with you guys, maybe if it wasn't Golden State, Dallas would be able to find a way to navigate 4 victories. I made a video, I think it was 2 nights ago, saying Dallas will win 1 game. I still think, and my reasoning being is that it's so hard to just sweep teams that there has to be one night where Dallas is just connecting from downtown, or they're not making silly turnovers, or Luka goes off. Well, what happened tonight? They didn't make too many silly turnovers. Luka went off and they made their 3s. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, so a sweep might actually happen here. A sweep might actually happen here. Basically, my reasoning is this. First off this, the Golden State Warriors spent, 4 years, 5 years having to deal with LeBron James. After LeBron James, what happened then? James Harden, heliocentric offenses. Golden State knows how to play heliocentric offenses. What do? You throw your best defender on their best scorer, Andrew Wiggins. All-star starter, might I add. Number 2, star power. Dallas is just not quite there yet. The trade for Luka, trading away Luka, to some people it didn't make much sense. It does make sense, though. It really does. You need to surround Luka with players that are going to fit your style and the way you play basketball. So what happens with Luka? All right, they run a lot of pick and rolls, right? And what happens when they run a lot of pick and rolls? He'll kick it out, 3-ball. So what is Golden State doing? They're doing what they did to Harden. Maybe they'll let Luka have his fun for 2 quarters, maybe even some nights 3 quarters. By the 4th, he's run down, he is gassed, and they're going to put the game on the line for the role players. The issue with the Dallas Mavericks is who's their second best player, Jalen Brunson or Spencer Dinwiddie? Not stars. I'm sorry, because I love Dinwiddie and I love my boy Jalen Brunson, who dropped 31 tonight, but they're not stars. When you're playing a team like Golden State Warriors who have championship experience, they have their big 3, and then you also have guys like Andrew Wiggins, 2-way all-stars right there. You've got guys like Jordan Poole off the bench, bro. Unfortunately for Dallas, they're just undermatched. They just don't have enough firepower to make up for it. And what do we see tonight? Well, they didn't turn the ball over too much. And they took a lot of 3s once again, which was expected. They made almost 50% of them at a 46.7% clip. Jalen Brunson dropped 31. He had a hell of a game. Luka Doncic had a hell of a game, except the 3rd quarter. The whole Mavs team was just dog trash. 42 points for Luka with 5 threes. Brunson had 5 threes. Reggie Bullock pitched in with 6 threes. There's no doubt in my mind that this series is done in 5 max. I mean, it's just the bottom line. We're looking at a Celtics-Warriors final. It's just what we're looking at right now. This is what we're looking at. Whether it's due to injuries or lack of power, that's the bottom line. So, how do you guard Luka Doncic? How are the Warriors guarding Luka Doncic? Force him right. All right? When he gets down to the paint, when he gets a pick and roll or he just maneuvers his way, drives down into the paint, what do? Collapse. Whole team collapse, very similarly to how you would guard Joel Embiid. The issue with the Sixers and the Mavericks, first off, it's 2 different positional players, but Philadelphia has guys like James Harden, Danny Redd, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris. They have star power, right? I wanted a good series, and like I said, man, it's not always easy being this right. But in game 1, I knew it. In game 1, I knew it was over when Klay Thompson scored, and my boy Saro and I talked about this today. When Klay Thompson scored his first points in like that late second, early third, whichever one it was, I can't quite remember it, it was over. I mean, it was over. You have to, if Dallas wants to win this series, they literally need to be the best they have ever been. And I will say this, Golden State has flaws. They have flaws. Kevon Looney said, fuck that, dude. He was like, you know what? I'm sick of this bullshit. Kevon Looney has been rock solid in his whole NBA career. He's always been rock solid for Golden State, but tonight, oh my goodness. That's why I tweeted out, if I'm Golden State, the first thing I'm doing in the offseason, the first thing I am doing in the offseason is signing Kevon Looney to a Supermax contract. Supermax him, right? Supermax him. 21 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, plus 9, 10 of 14 from the field. Supermax him. Supermax this dude. Draymond Green fouls out, doesn't even matter. You got guys like Jordan Poole dropping 23 on 7 of 10, 2 of 4 from downtown off of the bench, bro. Now, Celtics Warriors are going to be a little bit different. But obviously, we're not talking Celtics Warriors today, because I'm telling you, dude. And if I'm wrong, please remind me that I'm wrong. Clip this. It's Warriors Celtics. And right now, that might seem a little bit... This is what I was saying 2 days ago. If I had said this in 2 days from now, when the Celtics are up 2-1 and Golden State's up 3-0, it's going to be like, no shit, dumbass. Like, I'm telling you, 2 days from now, this series will not even be considered for Dallas to come back. Dallas is going to have an interesting offseason. I will tell you that. But for Golden State right now, they have something that you really can't coach. You can't stat count it. You've got cats named Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry who have won championships together and have played together for several seasons. They've gone through the ups. Jeez. They've gone through the ups. They've gone through the downs. They've been through it all. And when you have an inexperienced team by an inexperienced coach, this is what happens. This is what happens right here. Luka needs help. And by help, I mean a star. A guy like maybe Rudy Gobert. DeAndre Ayton. Dwight Powell's dope. He's not a finals starter, unfortunately. That's it for today. Hopefully it ruffled your feathers. Drop a comment down below. Hit the like button. Hit that sub button. Catch you guys started this daily live NBA show. We're going to have some sweet people on it. It's live every morning on YouTube at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be on streaming platforms afterwards. Great things coming. The link's going to be in the bio. It's going to be in the comment section of all of my videos. So I hope to see you guys there.